Yes, indeed, it's Monday, but the good news is it means it's time for Begnaud's America, where we find the heart in every story. And this week, we bring you a story about compassion in Rhode Island, where our CBS News contributor David Begnaud met up with a man who's considered royalty there. You may recognize him, Judge Frank Caprio. He's been on a hit TV show there called Caught in Providence. He's also been in a lot of viral videos online. But the new challenge in his life he's conquering now, well, it may leave you feeling inspired.
We're talking about your father, right? Now, you're going to say guilty or not guilty. What do you say?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Judge Frank Caprio is beloved, not for his sense of humor, but for his mercy.
We all have life's challenges. We can face them in two ways. We can either crumble and succumb to them, or we can rise above them, and I'm sure you have the strength and the courage to rise above them. The one thing you don't have to worry about are these tickets. Right? He's going to get dismissed.
Okay. His TV show Caught in Providence,
well, you get all these tickets
highlighting his day-to-day life reviewing traffic cases and misdemeanors in Rhode Island.
Your case is bothering me.
Became syndicated around the country in 2018.
Say, Mommy, not guilty.
Not guilty.
Yay.
And thanks to the help of social media, it turned this 87-year-old into a renowned figure internationally.
This is my wonderful husband.
Oh.
I got the ticket. He was driving my car.
Oh.
I'm not guilty.
Oh.
He is.
You go through this every day?
Yes, Your Honor.
We've been happily married for 43 years, right?
Yes, dear.
But what has captivated Judge Caprio's millions of fans over the past year is his ongoing battle with pancreatic cancer, which he completed treatment for just a few weeks ago.
Happy days are here again.
Why did you want to go public with it?
Well, I really thought I could be an inspiration to other people if I survived.
You are an inspiration, as you are surviving.
So far, so good. So far, so good. It's not a pleasant experience to go to bed at night, say your prayers, and all of a sudden, you have one extra thing you have to ask for, and that is, please, help the treatments be successful. And I think we're on our way. We're going to give this to you to take with you today, right?
Your Honor, you know I don't have $1 to my name. I really thank you for that.
The kindness and the compassion that Judge Caprio has shown in his courtroom is finding its way back to him in the form of letters and gifts. There are thousands of them.
You are an inspiration to all. You've touched more lives than you can imagine with your heart of gold. I hope these warm your heart and your feet. So I guess we know what these are. Happy days will be here again, and best wishes, Paula.
Those heartfelt messages have also been pouring in from some of the judge's more famous fans.
I am sending you a boatload of prayer, and also I'm a fangirl.
It's been a pleasure to get to know you just through social media, and I'm so glad you're with us. You are a treasure.
Judge Frank, we know you're a fantastic guy, kind, family man, just a wonderful, wonderful individual. This video is not about you though, Frank. It's about me. Got a speeding ticket out here in Los Angeles. I was wondering if you knew anybody that could get me out of it.
After you, Your Honor.
Together, we visited the courtroom, which is now named for him. Judge Caprio called this home for 38 years before he retired in 2023.
I've watched so many of your videos. Tell me about one or two of those that you will always remember.
I remember Victor Covella, and he was 96 when he came in. He was charged with speeding. Mr. Covella, you are charged with a school zone violation.
I don't drive that fast, Judge. I'm 96 years old, and I drive slowly, and I only drive when I have to. I was going to the blood work for my boy. He's handicapped.
Oh. You were taking your son to the doctor's office?
Yeah. I take him for blood work
Mm-hmm.
every 2 weeks because he's got cancer.
How old is your son?
63.
And Daddy's still taking care of him, right?
I only drive when I have to.
Yeah. I wish the best for your son, and I wish you good health, and your case is dismissed.
Of all the cases for the judge to recall, we were so happy that he mentioned Victor, because...
I have a surprise for you. Victor is here.
Come on. Victor.
Oh my gosh. The best friend I ever had. God bless you. I hope you live to be my age and over.
Over?
Yeah. And do everything and help everybody. There's not a better man on earth than you. You help everybody. God bless you.
Thanks, Victor. Thanks, pal.
Judge Caprio's deep empathy for others stems from the hardships he faced in his own life. Growing up in poverty in Providence without hot running water, just blocks from the courthouse.
Now, this corner, that was my corner. I shined shoes.
Oh, you did?
No, it just so happens that I have my shoe shine box with me. It's in the back seat.
You have the shoe shine box? No way.
Come on, get out of the car.
Okay.
Put your foot down. No, I can't shine your shoes because they're not leather.
But this is where it happened.
I would be like this. I would be like this, shining shoes right here.
Every time you talk, it's like a testimony. You're like a little street preacher from the bench.
I'm just a small-time municipal court judge who's trying to do good. That's all I am. Who tries to take into consideration the circumstances surrounding the people before me.
You know what it's like to not be able to afford shoes that match.
Oh, I know. I know what it's like shining shoes on the corner.
Yeah.
You know about that.
I know about that. To think I didn't even have a dime to pay you or a nickel to tip you, Judge.
Yeah. I was only stiffed twice in my life. There was one guy and you. Twice I got stiffed. I didn't get paid my 10 cents.
Well, here's 2 cents more. If you're going to judge someone...
Never met a judge or a person like you. You're amazing.
Make sure you do it the Frank Caprio way.
We're just doing what we think is right. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You know, the judge ended every case by wishing the people who came before him good luck. Judge, I know you're watching right now. We wish you the best of luck in this fight against cancer. And we join your fans from all over the world in praying that the heavens will grant you the mercy that you have shown to so many other people, sir.
There was a line, David, in your piece that I thought really gave me insight into the judge's character. It's when he said that he was praying, and at the very end of his prayers, he asked for one last thing. In other words, in my mind, I'm thinking that he's praying for other people. He's praying for those in his life who mean something to him. And it's like, oh, by the way, if you could see it in your heart, Lord, to give me this one thing. That really, really moved me.
Yeah.
Vlad, that's a very accurate assumption. And I think it's also notable to point out these are not staged cases. This was a real courtroom with a real judge, and these were real plaintiffs who came in every day. People who couldn't afford maybe the extra $20 to pay their ticket because it might mean their light bill was cut off. That what was in the back of his head when he was seeing these cases on a daily basis.
And when he handed over cash to that woman, her level of appreciation, it touches us all. David, thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
You bet.
Begnaud's America.
There it is.
CBS News contributor David Begnaud interviewed Rhode Island's beloved judge, that's Frank Caprio. He's renowned for his compassion in court. We notice the outpouring of love and prayers from all over the world on social media after the judge opened up about his battle with pancreatic cancer. And since there was a lot more to share from David's time with the judge, here is part 2 of that very inspiring story.
I notice a little hair growing on the side.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty well. My tests are coming out pretty good. I'm optimistic. The doctor's optimistic. So it's all going fine.
Well, it's been 2 months now since Judge Frank Caprio finished his last treatment for pancreatic cancer.
Happy days are here again.
And these days, he's a lot more focused on seeing the world than the inside of another hospital. It's a dream he first told me about when we met back in May.
I've been invited to almost every country.
Really?
I didn't go to China and I didn't go to India. I was invited, and several others. I'll probably take them up on it as soon as I recover from this, and I will recover. I have a long way to go. I haven't finished.
Traveling the world is something the young Frank Caprio could have only dreamed of. He grew up poor, the child of Italian immigrants in Providence, Rhode Island, just blocks from the courtroom that is now named after him.
After you, Your Honor.
After nearly 40 years of walking through these doors in this courtroom, he retired back in 2023. He can still remember his first day up on that bench.
My first day, this woman comes in, and she is obstinate, and she's rude. She kept saying, I'm just not paying this. I can't pay it. I don't have the money. I'm sorry. I got 3 kids. I held my temper. My dad's in the courtroom. I tried everything, so I charged her the full amount. Court's over, I go in chambers. I said, Dad, how did I do? He said, how'd you do? That woman. I said, Dad, she was so disrespectful. He said, Frank, you gotta put yourself in their shoes. How would you like it if you were in her shoes? He says, you can't do that. He said, maybe she can't feed the kids tonight now. My first day in court, he taught me a lesson. My dad had such a profound influence in my life. The one thing you don't have to worry about are these tickets.
Those who know him well and love him will tell you that Judge Caprio put compassion at the core of nearly every decision he made.
Thank you.
It was on full display on his former TV show, Caught in Providence.
I'm going to reduce this to $50. How much time do you need to pay it?
I have it on me now.
All right. That's not going to leave you without any money, is it?
I'll leave it with $5.
I'm not going to leave you with $5. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to dismiss everything.
Thank you.
All right.
That mercy became contagious.
I have a letter from a woman named Angie Chesser, and she lives in Anderson, Indiana. And she said, I got a small bonus from where I work, and she wants to make a $100 donation to help somebody else. She actually sent cash, so we're going to use this to help pay for your fine. What do you say about that?
I'm speechless.
It was Angie's random act of kindness that inspired Judge Caprio to create the Philomena Fund. It was a donation-based program named after his mom that covered the fines for thousands of defendants who couldn't afford to pay them and might benefit from the complete generosity of a total stranger.
To some people, that might seem like something small, but to me, I just feel blessed. So thank you.
God love you. Good luck. Listen, I don't do anything special. All I do is what everyone else does, except that I treat people with kindness, understanding, and dignity. That message has resonated around the world. Now, this corner right here, I shine shoes.
Let me tell you, we saw that firsthand as thousands of messages poured in from people all over the world through social media after our first story on the judge aired back in June. So we chose superfans Misha, Nico, and Jenny to surprise the judge directly.
Hello, hello, hello.
Very nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Hi, David.
Hello, my dear. What do you want to tell the judge?
For you, it has never been about a ticket. It's about what's inside the person, what's going on, and you care so much. And through your caring, Judge, you have helped other people to care. And Judge, I just want to say I love you. I honor you. You make all of us so much more compassionate with the compassion that you have shown in the world.
Well, thank you so much for that. I love you as well.
You know, I am a firm believer in saints, and I think he's a walking saint. He's really got that almost venerable soul that you want to thank him and be like him.
How does it feel to hear that?
I appreciate those thoughts very much.
You gave hope to so many people from behind the bench that I just want to give you hope that things will turn out different.
Judge Caprio's life-threatening diagnosis has made him ever reflective of the life he was blessed with. And it's only cemented his will to live loudly.
It is the first time that I'm having a lobster roll in this restaurant in 45 years. My inspiration was that I saw Dave order a lobster roll.
I got it hot, he's getting his cold. So, all right, you ready, Judge? Let's take our hopes and dreams evolve as we age. What are your hopes and dreams now?
Well, at my age, the important thing in life is family. I'm very fortunate. I have 7 grandchildren. They're all doing well. Been married to my wife for 61 years. We're together all the time. My family is all around me, so I'm very grounded.
Yet your talents, thanks to technology, have taken you around the world.
That's true. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been such a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure. Thanks.
America's favorite judge, Frank Caprio. Listen, he'll be 88 years old in November. He is still so active today. He's in the office every single day of the week. He's finished with chemo and radiation for now. He says his doctors are happy, and he is incredibly optimistic about the future.
Man, David, I think he is a saint. I love when he said, I don't do anything differently. And then you said, yeah, you just treat people with kindness and dignity. So many people don't do that today.
Yeah.
And he makes it look so easy and so simple because it is. It's not hard to be kind to people, but most people forget that. He's amazing.
He is amazing.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he really is. And that's 60-plus year marriage and
Yes,
7
I love
grandkids.
that.
That's what it's all about. David, thank you very much. You always find what it's all about. We appreciate it.